Hello everyone, I hope that you're doing well and are keeping safe. I thought it would be nice for me to record myself reading a story for you. But before I do that, I want you all to put on your imagination caps and imagine that you're at school and that you're with your friends and that you're with your teachers and that you're just about to go inside for story time. And we've just finished talking about everything that we need to talk about and we're about to start our story. But before we do that, we always sing our story song. But now, there might be some people around you at the moment who don't know the story song. Maybe mom and dad don't know the story song, or maybe even your brother and sister. So now's a really great time to teach it to them. But I can't stand up and do the actions with you because if I do, you won't be able to see me on the camera. Okay, so I'll sing and hopefully you will sing with me, but really try and teach those around you the actions, okay? So let's start it together. 1, 2, 3. Hands go up and hands go down. I can turn myself around. I can stand on one shoe. I can listen, so can you. I can sit, I'll show you how. Story time is starting now. Okay, so the story that I chose is called Bored Bill. And I chose this book because we can't leave our homes. We can't go out and see our friends. So some of us might be feeling very bored. So I thought it'd be really good to see what Bill does when he's feeling bored. Okay, so let's start. Bill was bored. He wasn't just a little bit bored. He was really, really bored. Bored, bored, bored. Bill's owner, Mrs. Pickle, was never bored. She liked to keep busy all day. Mrs. Pickle loved reading, but Bill thought reading was boring. Mrs. Pickle adored gardening. Bill thought gardening was very dull indeed. Mrs. Pickle was a fantastic cook and a kung fu expert. Try this, Bill. It's fun, she said happily. Oh no, sighed Bill. Mrs. Pickle also liked to do lots of cleaning. I'm so bored I can't even move, sighed Bill. How boring is this? Come along, Bill. Let's go for a lovely long walk, Mrs. Pickle said. Boring, muttered Bill. Boring dogs get bored, said Mrs. Pickle. Besides, it's no fun sitting around all day doing nothing. I won't go, said Bill. I'm not moving. Outside, the weather was dreadful. It was cold and windy. It was so windy that Mrs. Pickle's hat flew off. Whoops! Mrs. Pickle laughed. How boring, groaned Bill. Suddenly, a huge gust of wind swept down and lifted them both off their feet. Yippee! Squealed Mrs. Pickle as she disappeared from sight. Bill clung to a tree when, snap, the branch broke and he was spun up into the air. Higher and higher he went, faster and faster, past the moon and stars, and up into space he flew. At last, cheered Bill. No more boring walks for me. Space will be really exciting. Thump! Bill landed on a strange purple planet. What is that? The noise woke up the aliens. They all popped up to see what it was. Bill was delighted to see them. Wow, aliens! This planet looks like fun, he smiled. I bet Mrs. Pickle isn't having an adventure like this. Meanwhile, back on Earth, Mrs. Pickle gets rescued. Bill asked the aliens to show him the whole planet. Let's explore and have fun, Bill shouted. What's the point of exploring, the alien sighed. Exploring is boring. I'm hungry, one alien mumbled. So they all went to have some squidgy green food. Fantastic, thought Bill. Alien food must be delicious. Do you think alien food's going to be delicious? Let's see. It wasn't. The squidgy green food was revolting. Worse still, the aliens ate it for every single meal. Life on the planet with the aliens was not very interesting at all. They just sat around all day long doing absolutely nothing. Bill had never been so bored. He really missed Mrs. Pickle and her delicious food. Bill looked at the aliens lying around the planet. Mrs. Pickle was right, he thought suddenly. Doing nothing all day is really boring. We need to get busy. Come along, Bill shouted to the aliens. Boring aliens get bored. It's time to have some fun. Bill cooked the aliens a lovely meal just like Mrs. Pickle's. It's not green. It's not squidgy. He showed them some of Mrs. Pickle's top kung fu moves. Then they played some games, which everyone enjoyed. Nobody was bored anymore, but Bill still missed Mrs. Pickle. He wanted to go home. That's his home, pointed an alien. We'll take you home, Bill. So the aliens brought out their spaceship and flew Bill back down to Earth. They all waved and said goodbye. When Bill landed, he found he was famous. Everyone wanted to talk to Bill about the aliens, but the only person Bill wanted to see was... Who do you think it was? Mrs. Pickle. I'll never be bored again, said Bill as he hugged Mrs. Pickle. So from that day on, Bill always kept himself busy, just like Mrs. Pickle did. He read books and practiced kung fu. He dug the garden and cooked delicious food. Bill even enjoyed doing the cleaning, which Mrs. Pickle thought was very helpful. Especially when they had so many new friends round for tea. The end. Okay. Boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed that story, and I hope that you still have your imagination caps on, because we are going to say goodbye to each other just like we always do in the classroom. Okay, so when I count to 3, we're going to sing our goodbye song together. 1, 2, 3. Goodbye, my friends. Stay well, my friends, until we meet again. Hamba, hamba, hamba kakusle. Hamba, hamba, hamba kakusle. Tot ziens, maatjies, tot ziens, juffrou. Tot ziens, maatjies, dit was 'n lekker dag. Boys and girls, I hope that you keep safe and that we get to see each other again soon. Bye.